In a seated position, back straight and hands on your knees. You can have palms up, palms down. You can form a mudra. It's your choice. Okay. Now let's take a cleansing breath. So deep breath in, filling your lungs, and exhale through nose and mouth. Just let it all out. And again, breath in, expanding rib cage, filling your body, and long, slow exhale out. And we're going to breathe in 3 stages. There's 3 stages to your lungs: the bottom, the middle, and the upper lung. So we're going to fill the bottom lung, then hold the breath for 1 count, the middle lung, 1 count, and at the very top, 1 count, and then we reverse. Okay? So let's do the first one. We'll do it slowly together. So first, exhale all the air out of your lungs, and inhale just the bottom third of your lungs, and stop. Hold for 1 count, and then inhale to the middle third, and stop. And then fill up the lungs right to the top, and hold again. And then exhale the top third, stop. The middle third, stop. And exhale all the air out. And hold for 1 or 2 counts. And then we inhale again, bottom third, and then hold. Middle third, hold. And the top third, fill up, and hold for 1 count, and then exhale top third, we reverse it. Middle third, exhale and hold. And then exhale all the air out and clean the lungs. So you get the idea. So go at your own pace and do a few of this 3-tiered breath. And just do 3 more inhalations, exhalations, and go at your own pace. Holding down so it's comfortable. And once you finish 3 breaths, and just relax, breathe naturally, and just sit for a few moments, resting in stillness, in silence. And today we're going to be working on what's called the Sanjiao meridian, and it's part of the pericardium. The Sanjiao in Chinese means 3 burners. San means 3, Jiao means heater or burner, the triple burner. So the 3 burners are: the upper burner represents the heart and lungs that bring in oxygen, and the heart pumps it out. So in Chinese medicine, traditional Chinese medicine, it's also the qi energy that we breathe into the lungs. The middle burner, in the middle, is the digestive organs, the stomach, the spleen, the pancreas, the gallbladder, the liver. And in Chinese medicine, the spleen is associated with the pancreas. Also the small intestine. Then in the lower abdomen is the lower burner. These are the organs of elimination: the large intestine, the kidneys, the urinary bladder. And the Sanjiao meridian starts from the very tip of your ring finger. That's where the acupuncture line starts. The ring fingers go up the top side of the arm to the shoulders, and from the back of the shoulders goes across the collarbone and branches all the way down, connecting with all the organs and the 3 energy systems, the 3 burners. And the Sanjiao meridian's job is to make sure your body is working in harmony, complete harmony upper burner, middle burner, lower burner, working together. So, so we're going to be activating the Sanjiao meridian. Now, its partner, the pericardium, is the sac that the heart rests in. It protects the heart. So the pericardium starts from the heart, goes across the chest, goes underneath the arm, the soft part of the arm, and ends right at the very tip of the middle finger. So we're going to be working the upper body, arms, shoulders, the pericardium, and the Sanjiao meridian. Okay, so from here, let's get into things. So we're going to get down to our belly, elbows underneath our shoulders. So take a look at your elbows. Make sure they're under the shoulders, not out to the side. Okay, directly under. Okay, once you make sure that they're under, push your arms a couple centimeters forward, decreasing the angle of the back bend. Take a breath in, lift your heart gently, and as you exhale, draw your chin towards your chest. So you're lengthening the back of your neck. So if your eyes are open, you're looking down towards your mat. Now close eyes, focus on your breathing, bring attention to your breath. Feel all the sensations, breathing in and breathing out. Notice the rhythm of your inhale and exhale, and allow this gentle rhythm to settle your body, calm your heart, settling your mind. Now, I'm going to offer some options for you, so if you want to take them, please feel free. If your head feels heavy and your neck is straining, you can just let your head hang down, completely relax the neck. If you want to support your head, if you have a box or a block, you can place it in front and rest your forehead on the block. Another option is to bring your hands up, rest your chin in your hands, supporting your head. So please feel free to take any one of those options. And if you feel pain in your lower back, you're starting to strain there, push your arms forward, and that decreases the back bend. And if you try all that and you're just really straining in this pose, and some people do, and that's perfectly fine if you're straining, then just back your forehead on it and just rest there. So in your yin practice, ensure that your intensity level is moderate. You may not be completely comfortable. That's okay. A little bit of discomfort is okay. But don't hold the pose to the point that you're straining and struggling. And your body knows that. So listen to your body and explore those various options if you need to. And continue to follow your breath and deepen into your stillness. In our Sphinx pose, what we're doing here is you can feel pressure on your forearm, your palms, your shoulders. So we're activating the pericardium meridian and the Sanjiao meridian. A little bit more of the pericardium, but also heart and lungs as well. And you'll notice that your hips and the tops of your thighs are pressing into the mat. That's your stomach meridian that runs over the tops of your legs. And the stomach is associated with the middle burner. So the Sanjiao meridian is the only acupuncture line in traditional Chinese medicine that's not associated with one particular organ. So it makes it very unique. It's the meridian that regulates harmony, balance, how everything works together in your body. It represents the higher intelligence of your body. And every organ is an absolute miracle. But perhaps what's even more of a miracle is that all your organs are working together, cooperating in harmony. And it's through this harmony that we achieve well-being, health, balance. And continue to place your attention on your breathing. And if you get distracted by thoughts, that's okay. It's going to happen. Just gently but firmly bring your attention back to your breathing. And as you focus on the sensations of your breath, connect to a deeper stillness within you, underneath all the sensations of your body, of your mind. There's a stillness that's here. And we'll be here for just 30 seconds more. Start to draw a deep breath in. And as you exhale, lower your chest down to your mat. Stack your hands one on top of each other. Rest your forehead on your hands or maybe the side of your head. Just breathing into your back. Stay for a few moments, relaxing. And observe the sensations in your body after doing this. Perhaps you feel sensations in your shoulders, in your neck, in your lower back, or anywhere else in your body. Take a breath in and a long exhale out. And come back up to your sink. And we're going to do what's called half cuddle. So bring your right hand and flip your right palm up towards the ceiling. And if you're not sure, you can just look at me, see what I do. And then thread your right hand underneath your left armpit. And then bring your right shoulder down to the mat. Okay? And then with your left hand, you can place it underneath your head. So the right side of the head is resting on your left hand. Now from this position, you can slide your left knee up towards higher, so it's in line with your hip. So once again, if you're not sure, you can take a look at me. And this is quite a relaxing pose, but you're going to notice that there's pressure in the outer part of your right shoulder. The weight of your upper body is pressing down on your arm. And right here in this, what's called half cuddle, we're activating the fascia meridian on the right side. And if you have any issues, Vivian, you feel free to unmute and let me know. But if this feels okay, if you're not in pain, then just lie here in your half cuddle. breathing into your back because your chest is kind of squishing into your arm and your mat. With your left side of the hip opening, we're activating the 3 inner leg meridians that run on the inside of the leg, the liver, the kidney, and the spleen meridians. They run up the leg on the inside and into the groin and up into their respective organs, so kidney, liver, and spleen. And throughout your yin practice, continue your breath awareness. Your breath is the anchor of your yin practice, linking mind and body. On a physical level, this is an internal rotation of your shoulder. So we're stretching the muscles, the ligaments, the tendons, the joints. And this is not a common kind of stretch. We often stretch opening our shoulder, which we're going to do after this. But this is an internal rotation. And in Yin Yoga, these stretches are passive, not active stretches. And there's very little muscular engagement. So what's happening when we engage our yin poses for the length of time is we're directly going into our joints, our bones, our connective tissue. So yin yoga is very much about what's called the yin tissues of the body, the bones, the joints, the ligaments, tendons, the fascia, and muscle as well. And when you do very active workouts, including flow yoga or hatha yoga, the teacher always tells you to contract this muscle or that muscle, really engage your body. This is called co-contraction of the muscles around the joint. And the reason why they stress engaging muscles is to protect the joint. But in Yin Yoga, it's the opposite approach. Without engaging the muscle, just using the weight of your body into the joint, we're actually creating a stress, positive stress, gentle stress into the joint. And that's what creates the benefit, the restoration, the healing, and the stretching of all these tissues in and around the joint. Now start to take a breath in and long exhale out. Now bring your left leg back to the center and push up with your left hand. Draw your right arm out, come into your sink. And now what we're going to do is do a chest stretch. So from here, stretch your right arm out to the side, but this time palm down, directly out, and bring the right side of your chest down to the mat. Now bring your left hand down to your waist. Now pushing your left fingers into your mat, flip your body open. So get your left leg up and over your right leg. And you're going to feel a stretch in the right side of your chest and shoulders. So this is a chest stretch. And you can adjust this pose. Okay? Now your left foot might land on the floor behind. You can have the knee bent or you can have the leg a little bit straighter. That's totally up to you. And you can adjust how much you open. And if you want, you can half bind your left arm behind your back. And if you want to, you can form the Apana Mudra. The Apana Mudra is the middle ring finger into your palm and your thumb covering them. And your index and pinky fingers stretching out. This is the mudra of detoxification in yoga. But in traditional Chinese medicine, the middle and the ring fingers represent the very end of the sanjiao and the pericardium meridian. And that's optional. You don't have to do the mudra, only if you want. Now, if you're feeling pain in your shoulder in this chest and shoulder stretch, moderate the opening. You can even bring your chest back down to the mat, just if your right arm stretched out. So feel free to bring your chest back to the mat if you need to exit. You'll notice that we're stretching the right shoulder in the opposite direction. The external rotation of your shoulder, opening up the shoulder. And in this pose, we are activating the pericardium and the heart. The pericardium and the heart are parallel, next to each other, as well as the lung. Just a few more breaths here. Coming to the end of our chest stretch. And draw a deep breath in. And as you exhale, roll your chest back towards the mat. And bring both arms by your hips, palms face up. And switch cheeks. So now your left cheek is on the mat. And just stay here for a few breaths, breathing into your back and just letting the front of your body sink towards the earth. Relax your shoulders, hands by your hips, palms face up, so you're allowing your shoulders to droop down, releasing any tension you feel in your shoulders. Now slowly bring your hands underneath the shoulders and come back to your Sphinx. Take a few breaths here. And now we're going to do the other side, the left side. So from your Sphinx, flip your left palm facing up and thread your left hand underneath your right armpit, bringing your left shoulder down to the mat. And you can place your right hand underneath your head. So just resting your head, and then slide your right knee higher, slide it up, so it's at the same level as your hip. And breathing into your back, just allow the weight of your upper body to press into your left shoulder. Now, if you're feeling any pain in your left shoulder, just open up the chest just a little bit more. But please let me know if you're struggling or you're feeling pain or any straining. And there's other options you can take. But if you're feeling okay, then just stay here. And once again, with your right leg opening, we're activating the kidney, liver, and spleen meridians that run along the inside of the leg and into the groin. And we're activating the fascia meridian on the left side of your shoulder and arm. Focus breath. Focus on breathing. The fascia represents the higher intelligence, where these three levels, these three energy centers, the upper, middle, and lower, work together harmoniously. And just like this higher intelligence is in your body, it's in nature. It's all around us. People think everything is part of something larger, part of a bigger whole. There's a greater design, a greater intelligence in nature. And just like every organ is part of a bigger whole, your body, each one of us, including humans, each one of us is part of something much bigger, part of humanity, part of this universe. So each one of us has a special role to play. Just like every organ has a function, each one of us has a special gift, a talent, a special place. And that's why we are here. So know that you are valued, you are needed. And there's a place for you in this vast universe. And even though we may not know what that purpose is, it really doesn't matter. We're placed here. So know that you have far more impact and influence to people around you, more than we realize. And each one of us has a special part to play. And we're slowly coming to the end of our half cuddle. Draw a deep breath into your back and a slow exhale out. And bring your right leg back to center. And with your right hand, push up. And we're going to come back into our Sphinx. And we're going to do the chest stretch. So now we're going to stretch the left arm out to the side with your palm down this side and come down to your chest. And with your left side of your head on the mat, and bring your right hand down to your waist and pushing your right hand into the mat, flip your body open so your right leg goes up and over your left leg. Once you can. Now, if you're finding that this is a little too intense for you, you can bring your chest closer to the mat, or if you need to, you can bring your chest all the way down. So I know, Lydia, you've got an issue with your left shoulder. So if you need to bring your chest down to the mat, please do so. And what you should not feel is pain. Don't feel pain in your left shoulder. You only stay here if you're not feeling any pain whatsoever. And now we're opening up our shoulder girdle on the left side, externally opening and activating the pericardium meridian, as well as the heart and lungs that run on the other side of the arm. And if you want to have your right arm behind the back, you can, and form the Apana Mudra, middle and ring fingers pressing into your palm and your thumb covering them, and your index and pinky fingers stretching out. This is the mudra of purification, of cleansing. Continue breathing into your back. And as you breathe, connect to that stillness within the pose, that stillness within you. And we're coming towards the end of a chest stretch. Draw a deep breath in, and as you exhale, bring your chest back to the mat and both legs on the mat in the center, and bring your hands by your hips, palms face up, and back to the right side of your head on the mat. So switch your cheeks, so you're not straining your neck. Breathing into your back, allow your shoulders to droop down. Stay a few moments here. And just noticing how your shoulders feel. We've done the half cuddle chest stretch on both sides now. Notice your shoulders, your arms, maybe your neck. And notice any other sensations in your body. Just observing gently, becoming aware of any movement of energy in your body, the movement of chi. And whatever is coming up for you, just notice and observe. Mental images, emotions, thoughts, feelings. This is part of our yin experience, is to observe them. Observe as the awareness, as the observing presence. And one last deep breath into your back, and exhale out, and bring your hands underneath your hips, and slowly push up, and we're going to push into child's pose. So make your knees wide, bring your big toes to touch, and push your hips down towards your heels. And stretching arms out, forehead to the mat. Relax your arms and get your elbows down to the mat. And if you want to have a support for your head, please feel free. You can get a block or a towel or a cushion underneath your forehead if you wish. Let your hips feel heavy. Allow them to sink down towards your heels. Relaxing shoulders, arms. Let your heart melt to the mat. And breathe deeply into your lower back. The half cuddle and the chest stretch are asymmetrical poses. It's one side and the other side. Your child's pose, however, is symmetrical. It's balancing, centering, grounding. It's really earthy. You'll notice as you bend your knees, your quads are being stretched, and the tops of your feet, your knees are pressing into the mat. So that's exactly where your stomach line runs, on the tops of your legs, all the way down to the second toe. And the stomach meridian associated with the middle burner is also associated with the element of earth. So the earth element is grounding, it's solid. It brings balance, symmetry, peace. And with your upper body bending forward in a forward flexion of the spine, we're activating the urinary bladder that runs down your back on either side of the spine. Behind your buttocks, behind your legs, it's all posterior at the back. Goes all the way down, runs along the edges of your feet to your pinky toes, and it connects with your kidney meridian there. So urinary bladder and the kidney lines are associated with water. So this is a very earthy and watery pose. So feel like water and earth, just like water loves to flow down towards the earth. Let your body sink down. Surrender to the earth here. Just let the weight of your body be. And let this pose work into your hips, into your legs, your shoulders, bringing centering, symmetry, a feeling of peace and ease. We're coming closer to the end of our child's pose, so enjoy these last few breaths here. Draw a deep breath into your lower back and rinse it all out. And then slowly walk your hands towards you and rise up. And from here, we're going to lie down in your pentacle. So lie down on your back and stretch your legs out. And pentacle is also known as Shavasana. But this is not our last Shavasana. This is like a mini Shavasana. Just to stretch the legs out. And draw a deep breath in. And enjoy facing up towards the sky. Relax your legs and hips. Relax your shoulders and arms and neck. We're resetting the body, bring the body back to neutral, and probably feels really wonderful to stretch the legs out after holding child's pose for that length of time. And also to straighten out the back after that forward bend. Bringing our body back to neutral, resetting. Now from here, we're going to do twisted roots. So bend your knees, bring your knees up, knees together, and your feet are together, flat on your mat. Stretch your arms out, straight out, and palms can face up. Now cross your right leg over your left. The thighs are gently pressing. Take a breath in and exhale both knees to your left and turn your head to your right. And relax, close eyes. If you want, you can place your left hand on top of your right knee if you wish. And if you want to form the Apana Mudra, middle ring fingers into your palm and your thumb covering it. And this is the mudra of purification, of detoxifying your body. And when we bring all our organs back into balance, it is usually a period of cleansing that happens. And let your body sink into your twisted root. This is a gentle hip stretch and a spinal twist. And this activates the gallbladder line that runs from the tip of your right eyebrow, zigzag down the side body, across the hip, the outer part of your right leg, all the way down to your fourth toe. And although the gallbladder seems like a minor organ, the gallbladder meridian is quite important. And it actually connects with the sanjiao, the triple burner. There's a branch of the triple burner that branches right up the side of the face to the tip of your eyebrow, connecting with the gallbladder meridian. And in your yin practice, surrender into the pose and connecting the stillness, the silence within. Start to draw a deep breath in, exhale out, and bring your knees up, uncross, lift to the other side. So left leg over your right. Take a breath in and exhale, knees to your right, and turn your head to the left. And if you want, your right hand can rest on top of your right knee. And if you want to form the Apana Mudra, you can. Marinate your body in your twisted root. And as you rest here in this pose, know that you are connected to life. You're connected to this universe. That each one of us plays an important role. Know that you're never alone. You're never separate, but deeply connected to life. And your presence here, your life here, is important, greatly valued. That's why we're here. And we're getting close to the end of our twisted loop. A few more breaths. Draw a deep breath in, rinse it out, and bring your knees up and uncross. Hug your knees into your chest. You can rock side to side. If you want to do happy baby, you can, but you don't have to. You can choose happy baby or just hug knees into the chest, whichever you wish to do to end our practice. Now take an inhale. As you exhale, release your knees or your feet and stretch your legs out into our last pentacle. Draw a deep breath into your body, and as you exhale, completely let go. Relax your legs and hips. Allow your legs to roll out if they want to roll out. Let your palms face up, or maybe hands on your belly. Relax every muscle, every joint, every bone. And as we deepen into our surrender, we're allowing our body to heal, to restore, to return to balance. Start to draw a breath in. Start to move fingers and toes. And bending your knees, roll over to one side. Stay for a brief moment. And then gently, slowly come up to easy sitting. Cross-legged, hands together over your heart. Anjali Mudra, back straight and eyes closed. Thumbs gently pressing against the sternum. And we'll end our session with this blessing. The one light shines in each one of us. The light that's in me sees and honors the same light shining in you. So let's say to each other here, Namaste.